What up, everybody? We're live in Confident AF Mindset Practices for Badasses. You guys, look, I got a special guest star with me today. I got the incredible Haley, who is here with me today. And I know many of you will be watching this replay who can't watch it live. And Haley, before we get started with the official questions, why don't you tell everybody, for all the other badasses working on a confident AF mindset in this group, tell them a little bit about what your business is and what you do.
Sure. I am from Texas, and my business is I'm a travel agent, and primarily I specialize in cruise travel. I'm also a mom. I have 4 amazing kids and a spouse, and that's me.
Yay! So Haley is here today to share her experience in the Born to Slay Mastermind program. And this is the first time you guys are hearing about this program. It is a mastermind program that is all about taking your belief and confidence and co-creative faith in God and the divine to the next level and really trusting yourself to do things you've never done before that your heart is calling you to do for your business so you can get results you've never gotten before. So that leads us into like the first question, Haley, which is just share with everybody, tell us where you and your business was before you started Born to Slay.
So my business is relatively new. I started in March of 2021. And so we were just kind of coming out of the pandemic. I didn't know what I was doing. I knew I had this passion for cruising, but cruising was hard. It was so hard because all the restrictions and stuff. And anyway, I was just ready at this point when I saw Brandon in the program to really push myself and to really, I liked confidence. And that's kind of what I was seeking from him in the beginning for my business. So
I love it. And where was your sales? Where was your sales when you started?
My sales, I ended 2021 at 72,000. And so I don't remember exactly where I was when I started, but I kind of would tracked it by the year. And then last year I ended, I did almost 3 times that much. So I ended over 200,000. So yeah, it was pretty exciting for me.
Yes, that is amazing. That is fantastic. So tell everybody, why did you decide to actually join Born to Slay? What led you in your heart, your gut to invest not only the money, but the time in yourself and in your business?
So first of all, I met you, Brandon, through one of Cindy's courses, and I just really felt connected, and I kind of fell in love with your mindset, and I couldn't get enough. And so I'm like, I really felt led to follow you in your program because it meant so much to me in the little bit of time that I did with you. So I kind of saw that. I go, yes, I need more of Brandon, more of his positivity in my life, and just to push me to the next level to get where I want my business to grow more.
Yay! I love that. Yes, I I feel like I'm laughing because I'm thinking about how do I describe this, Haley? And I was talking to a group of entrepreneurs, and I said, it's not about trying to convince people to work with you. And it's not like it does for you as a business owner, Haley. It's not about trying to convince people. It's about magnetizing the people to you by just sharing what you have to give. So I love the fact that that's kind of what drew you to this coaching program. And the analogy I use is from Hocus Pocus, where she's like, come little children. And I feel like that's how it really should be for any business owner. It's not about convincing people. It's like, come on, like, this is what I have to give. Like, I'm going to bless you in an amazing way. And that's something that we talk about in the actual program. So I love that. So This is my favorite question. Well, not my, well, all these questions are my favorite, but like, tell us after, like during Born to Slay, what was the impact in your business while going through the program? And then like, also like, how did it impact your program?
Oh, this is hard because, and I know, you know, Brandon, for me, this course was more about um, just my business. He makes me cry every time, y'all. Um, it changed not only my business, but also our personal life, my family. Um, During this process, my husband offices right next to me. We office out of the house. And so I would be playing Brandon and doing my work. And my husband actually got a job opportunity during this time and doubled his salary, y'all. He doubled his salary. And at the time, that was like huge for us because he had lost his job during COVID. He took another job. It wasn't quite paying our bills. But through this program and through the positivity, it changed the course trajectory, not only my business, but also my husband and his business. And I was telling Brandon just this week, my daughter, who's 20, applied for her job and she was scared, she was timid. And so just us encouraging her, using the steps that I've learned in the system, telling her what she's worth, you know, ask what you're worth, tell me what you're worth, really encouraging her. She just got accepted yesterday to her new job in her career line. It's amazing. And the salary blew her mind, what she's able to get. Not that she's not worth it, but she totally deserves it. But I'm just so proud of her. And that's what kind of means to me. And just to continue on with my cruising, it's gotten 100% better now, the cruise industry. But I had to really stay focused on my passion. And Brandon really encouraged me to do that as well. So yeah, and I got my cruise certification. I'm now CLIA certified through the ACC program, and that was one of my goals, and I hit that also through the program too. So
you did hit that goal, and I remember that was something that was really big to you.
Yeah.
And there was another goal too. It was to go on several different cruises too. Like you had. Can you tell everybody kind of some of the goals that you had for your business going into the program and what you were actually able to do?
I wanted to cruise, and so I actually got to go on a Virgin cruise. I live in Texas, so I had to fly to Miami to get that done. And I also did a group cruise, my very first group cruise. I kind of put that together with a bunch of my friends, and so that was really exciting to finally get back on the ship. To get back where my passion is, to be able to, you know, promote that to my clients. That felt like a huge roadblock. So when I was able to do those, it felt good. I got to go to a cruise convention in Fort Lauderdale in November too. And so all those things just started opening the doors for me to promote my business, sell my business, feel confident in my business, like I am and I belong what I'm doing. So.
Yay! Those are all amazing things. It has to be type. I'm changing one of the questions. Because you brought something up really, really interesting to me. And, you know, you talked about how it impacted your husband's life, your daughter's life, your business as well. And, you know, I think a lot of people don't really know what is entailed in a program that is really mindset and a little bit of spirituality and, you know, how to manage activities as opposed to worry about time management. And there's just a lot of interesting components in this course that you can't find in a lot of other places. Plus there's the group coaching, plus there's the one-on-one coaching. So I would love for you to just kind of, what should you expect? You guys, we're live. We are raw right here. Okay. Now let's try that again. How would you describe the program to somebody else? And what would you tell them to expect?
I don't know. Let me see. the course was very well organized. Like, I love that you printed out this workbook through each of the modules. We went through it. Every time I did a module, it really hit me personally on stuff that I needed to still work through and open the doors. Brandon called me out on a lot of stuff. And I'm like, no, I already dealt with that. And he's like, no, girl, get back over. Just so you can free yourself from all those chains and baggage of all the stuff that just gets in the way of you being your best person. And, that reflects through your business too. Also it freed up time for me, to, I don't know, not be so focused on, I don't know, all the stuff that as a new person and a new travel agent that you're trying to get done. Brandon would just say, what does your heart tell you to do? Do what feels right for your heart. And because at the end of the day, I want my clients to see who I am as a person through my marketing, through, everything that I put out there. And so, I think it's good to take the time to work through the steps, work through the hard stuff, to get all the negative stuff out of the way. And so you can really grow as a person and also in your business.
I love everything that you said. And I think one of the key things that you said is like, I will push you to go deeper and not surface level. And we often want to stay surface level because it can kind of be painful at times to go a little bit deeper, but that's where the real healing and the real magic is, which is amazing. So what would you say, Haley, to someone who is on the fence, who's like, maybe they've done another one of my courses, or maybe they haven't worked with me before, and they're like, I don't know, this sounds interesting. What would you say to them?
Yeah, so it's a big investment. But for me, I've already made my investment back quadruple in money, but more so in everything else. So just do it. I mean, if you got led and if you're thinking about it, pray about it, but just do it. Don't think twice about it. Don't let negativity get in your mind. It will help you. It will help your business. It will help your family. I don't know. Just do it. I don't know. It's just, you need to do it. If it doesn't, I don't know. If you got led to this program, to watch this video, to watch things that Brandon does, and you feel connected to it, it's going to be great for you.
I love that. Thank you very much. Is there anything else you want to add? Anything else that you want to sugarcoat in, or any more spice?
I mean, there's so much I could say. I'm just so appreciative of all the work that Brandon has put into this program, y'all. It's his heart, his soul, his passion. It's not just something he does to make money. He really cares about you and your business and who you are and your family. We've been through a lot in my family over the last year. I don't know if I need to plug this, but I'm going to. My daughter tried to commit suicide this year, and that's hard when you're a business owner. That's hard to take care of your family and still run your business and all the things you're expected to do, take care of clients. And so just through this program, I'm able to help encourage her, point her in the right direction. Brandon had a lot of words from his past that he felt led to share with me too. So I know it's not just about Haley and her business. It's about growing myself as a person, and that's going to shine through my business as well.
Oh, I am so proud of you. You guys, here's the other thing too. And I don't want Haley to cut herself short because Haley did the work. Okay. Haley was on the group calls. If she wasn't able to make a group call because she was cruising, she was listening to the recording. She did every single module. She did the journal exercises. She did the work religiously. She showed up for every single one-on-one call that we had. And that makes a huge difference because you get to own your success, because that's between you and God. You did the work together. You were trusting, you were believing, you had the faith, you did it. I provide the tools, but you did the work. And I'm just could not be more delighted for you, more proud for you. And you're just going to have to keep telling us how you're soaring and how you're growing.
Yes. And everyone come with me.
Yes, everybody, we all grow up. We all rise up together. We all go next level together. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure if you guys want to hear more about Born to Slay, all you got to do is comment. I'd love to learn more or hear more in the below, and I will reach out to you. Well, thank you so much, Haley, for your time. We certainly do appreciate it.
Yes, thank y'all.
All right, bye, everybody.